behavior change process today, part two. And today we're literally talking about the 6 steps that one can follow and take to change behavior. You know, I'm sure you had a problem, or have you ever struggled to change a habit? Or maybe you kind of feel like it's difficult for you to express or tell somebody about this kind of behavior that you go through. It's like the biggest secret of your life that, bruh, you don't want to tell anybody. Well, don't be scared because today um, you're not alone. Today we are going to talk about the 6 steps you can take to change that kind of behavior, like for good. You know, it's not easy. It's not always easy, but there are steps that can be taken. Now, let's face it. Let's take for instance that you're a drug abuse. You hear me? And like you've been trying by all means to stop this kind of behavior. You know, like you want to change, but it's this trick continues. Like you cannot stop. You start, you stop, you start, you stop, you start, and like you feel like, oh, I just really have to stop and change this behavior. There are some steps, yeah, that you better take. And today we'll talk more on on abstinence and PMO. So like many people go through a lot of they go through a lot of obstacles. These are obstacles that kind of put you in a chain. Like your life doesn't go anywhere. Like no matter how successful you become, no matter how successful you do things, but you feel like there is this behavior that always kind of puts you behind the chain. And sometimes not even church. I hear people saying, you gotta pray for you to change that behavior. I'm a consistent Christian, you know what I mean? But what really happens is there are some behaviors, even if you pray, even if you go to church, you know, like you just can't stop this kind of behaviors. You just be like, you know, like for instance, let's say PMO. What's PMO? PMO, that's what we're talking about today. That's pornography, masturbation, and orgasm. Bro, like you can stop like drinking. People like have stopped smoking. People have stopped like other stuff, but like watching porn, like niggas masturbating, like even if he's an usher in church, like at night you just be addicted to that stuff. Because what we have to look at it is from the scientific part of it. It comes from a hormone in our body that is dopamine. The more you've been, you know, giving pleasure to yourself, like imagine somebody that's been masturbating for about maybe uh 10 years, twice a day, maybe 3 times. Some even do it 4 times, 5 times a day, bro. And you want to stop. It's that thing where you start, like you stop, then again you go back to the track. You start, you go back to the track. You start, but there's a permanent, solution that goes with your mind. It's not even kind of like the Holy Spirit stuff like people say. Yeah, that contributes. It's part of it. Like let's take for instance, you get water, right? You get water and you put it in a 500 mils of cup, you know. Then you get Coca-Cola. You put it also in a 500 mils of a cup. It will only take a drop of Coke to kind of it will only take a drop of Coke to change that water, but it will take like liters of clear water to change the Coke. You feel me? So that's how behavior changes. It's a gradual process, bro. It goes in with a lot of strategies, a lot of consistent, steps that somebody has to take. So today, let's dive in. Let's dive in into this thing. Now, I just don't want you guys to watch me on YouTube. I want you, wherever you are, I want you to get a journal, get someone, start writing these points because these are critical. They're just coming from up there. I'm just downloading them. It's not something that I read or stuff like that. It's just something that I am just doing freestyle. If you feel me. So like the first step that you gotta take is you have to you have to set clear goals. Like for example, if you are a masturbator, like a big time masturbator, we've all been, man. For me to talk about this stuff, I've suffered this problem before. I know what I'm talking about, and thank God, like I've like 3 years, you know, 3 years. I've never done that stuff, bro. Like never. Um, you have to you have to track your progress. You know what I mean? You have to track your progress. Like you kind of see what kind of um you track your progress. You see from the beginning when you started taking this journey, how have you progressed? Are you progressing? How difficult is it when you relapse? Is it really taking long for you to go back on track? So you have to really kind of get a book, like you start writing something, or if you feel like joining a gym, like join a gym and you know just track your progress, see what's happening. If you're counting days, like for example, you've done it for you've done it for kind of maybe 30 days. Like for me, it's taken like 3 years. I've never masturbated, bro. Like exactly 3 years I've taken. I've never gone through that shit. And like it's just BS, bro. You just take it serious. Like okay, you start counting days. Like most people practicing semen retention are like they are counting days, like 7 days without doing it, 30 days, 70 days. That kind of benefits that you find yourself. So as you count those days, you'll be motivated. You feel the energy within you just glowing, and you feel more energized. So number four, number four, number four, you have to reward yourself, bro. Yeah, you have to reward yourself. Try to be happy with the achievement that you've had. You've you've been through a lot of this struggle. Like it's been in and out. Now you're seeing yourself changing. Like maybe because of semen retention, you kind of start seeing yourself, your skin is glowing, like you've got more energy, you've got more confidence and stuff like that. You have to reward yourself. Like you take yourself out, you be happy. You give gratitude, gratification to nature, the universe. you appreciate. Gratitude is very important, bro. Like gratitude is very important on this journey. You have to reward yourself. If maybe you are spending that money on just, you know, buying useless stuff, try to join a gym. And when you join a gym, like you see how your body is changing, you see how kind of you're getting progress. Buy new clothes, try to take yourself out and just be happy. So that's the one way that you can do it. You reward yourself. Then number five from the steps is be consistent, bro. I know it's not easy. It's not easy. You have to be consistent, man. That act of sexual pleasure is something that, man, it's the most difficult. I think habits that a lot of us have gone through. It's not easy, you know. You can be a Christian, you can be a Muslim, but the pleasure and the spirit of masturbation has destroyed so many people right now, and people don't even know how to stop it. They've tried, and you stop. At the end, it's just like, okay, this is the way it's supposed to be, maybe. But I'm sure sometimes you kind of feel like I'm not supposed to be going through this, you know? Yeah, but you don't know how to stop it. So you just have to be consistent. When you say, I've stopped this kind of behavior, like you just stop it and say, okay, apana aleka. You understand? Apana aleka, that's Bemba, that's an African language. That says, I've now stopped. So you kind of like just stop that behavior. You become consistent with, you stop watching porn, you deactivate maybe. If your Facebook is the one that is kind of social media is the one that is making you do that act, you just have to deactivate TikTok, because you know those that's where the hub is, man. Like social media right now, they just want to sexualize the mind, because I mean it's monetized. Everything they always want to make money out of it. So sometimes you might just think, what's happening? You're on TikTok or Instagram, then something just pops. This naked lady, you know, you're going to fap, yeah. You're going to fap. You're going to go on and watch. Then at the end of the day, after you watch porn, what comes in your mind? Your mind has been already um, activated. You have been doing this for years and years, so the aging will just be growing, and at the end, you just fap. You know, you just masturbate and orgasm, release your seed, release your energy. You know, that energy which is able to create a human being is the energy that can give you superpowers, you know, celebrate powers, you know, energy that can make your skin glow. You see, bro, like my skin is glowing, like the energy I can stand on any podium right now with a 50,000 people, and I'm able to talk to them because I'm having the highest testosterone right now, bro. You know, because semen retention gives you highest testosterone. Do your research if you think I'm cheating. Then the last point I want to give you is um what is it? The sixth step. The sixth step I want to give you is you have to be strong. Yeah, you have to be strong. It's not easy. Your sixth part, you have to be strong. I'm trying to find this word, but it's going. You know, uh, like be strong from your setbacks. You feel me? Yeah, be strong from your setbacks. Um, you're gonna fall at some point. You know, for example, like we're talking about masturbation. You at some point, like you're going to have the ages are going to be strong and strong, and you're going to fail sometimes. You know, you're going to go back to setbacks. You're going to make a mistake, and you're going to masturbate. But don't stay there. For example, if you've taken like 1 month, 2 weeks, or maybe 3 weeks, or 5 months, then you feel like, oh, what's happening? You just wake up, boom, and find you had a wet dream, bro. It's just the body telling you it's releasing. It's not like you've released the whole energy. You still have that energy within you. It's just that you've released the byproducts. You feel me? So start, get up. When you fall, look up again, up in the sky. Continue the journey. Don't feel ashamed. Setbacks are part of life. Failures are part of life. Mistakes are part of life. Don't be discouraged. You can continue moving on this journey. You feel me? So I feel like those were the steps that really helped me. For 3 years, I've never kind of watched pornography. For 3 years, I've never masturbated, bro. I I've been consistent, and the most difficult part in this on this journey that you're gonna find is being consistent and persistent. It's never easy, bro. It's never easy because in this world that we are in, our eyes themselves make us sin. You know, you kind of see a lot of things as you wake up before you sleep, before you go to bed. You're gonna see a lot of ladies dressed badly, photos on social media. You know, it takes time to deactivate sexual behavior and pornography in your mind. It takes time, but along the way you're gonna catch up. So just be strong. Make sure that you are with guys who talk about productive stuff. I mean, if you're still at school, I usually tell people, what's the need of you trying to have a girlfriend? I mean, what for? I mean, what's the need? How productive are you gonna be, man? So how are they going to reward you? It's still young, because that's just the way people have been brought up. I don't know where it came from, but um, we've been taught to believe, say, if you don't have a chick, like you're not happening. Come on, bro. You you're losing your energy. You can't be having sex every time. Like you feel like you're a man. Like I do fuck good. No, man, it's not like that. You're losing energy. Reserve that energy for something productive. Reserve that energy to create something. Be productive. Learn a skill, because that's the same energy. If that same energy is able to create a human being, that semen is able to create a human being. It can create something productive. You can be you can learn a new skill just in a short period of time. Why? Because you are energetic. You've got the vitality in you. You've got the life force. You understand? Do you know the reason why Jesus Christ never had a wife? Or these philosophers, or let me talk of these innovators, the guys who invented electricity. Those guys had to take their energy to something creative. You know? Though that is a topic for another day. Today we just had to talk on the 6 steps of behavior change, and we were talking on you know semen retention, or PMO. That is pornography, masturbation, and orgasm. So now I'm really excited that you are on this channel. Feel free to share your experiences if you're still going through no fap, and how this message has really kind of changed you. Or just share in the comment section on YouTube. Just share, and kind of we can help each other. I'll drop in some comments and some books in the comment section where you can still go and learn, uh, do more research on this. YouTube has got so many teachings on semen retention, bro, and just stuff like that. So today was uh, that. Feel free to share your experiences. Hope you are all good. Um, and always remember, you've got the power inside you. You know, don't be discouraged when you feel like you're failing. You've got the power inside you uh, that can make you change for good. You know, you can make it happen yourself. You don't need people outside there to come and tell you stuff like that. Oh, do this and that. Nah, you can make it happen yourself. So I just felt like talking and telling you more about this. Be free, be free, be free, be free, be free to comment, to add more, to contribute. If there is an argument, if you think what I'm telling you is not true, go ahead and contribute. And I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much.